Hello and welcome to the video. On this video specifically, I'm going to be showing you how to start off on Wynncraft. It's a brilliant server, as we all know and love. God, now I sound like this is a dub over. Obviously, I have the worst possible look. I don't have a proper microphone, so I can't do it as I go. It would probably be a lot more helpful. Um, in a minute, my old self is going to click play. There we go. And we're going to log in to our world. Well, to the world. You're going to start off in this box, and it's gonna ask you upon your flipping texture pack. I'll put on the texture pack. Now you'll be given a plus sign. And these are just the characters I own and that. And then you have to select the character. Now there's warrior. That you can look yourself. I just picked one where I had a first start off on. Now this is just a tutorial. The first thing you want to do in the tutorial is just to finish the tutorial. Do what you need to do. This is just the beginning of the tutorial. Nothing too big, nothing too small. It's just a fast, easy, simple thing. You would go in the woodcuts by literally clicking LT and then shifting. As you can see, I'm kind of speed running through this because it can take a bit of time. If you want to obviously read in your own playthrough, you can do, your choice. Nothing to really talk about on this part. You just walk to the door and everything does its thing. Oh, by the way, I do recommend turning off your sticky buttons for this because you're going to be clicking shift a lot. So you're going to go through here and it's just going to go through the full intro. Now you're going to come up to this dude here. This is going to lead you to the cave directly next to you, which is going to be your first little mission. So you're going to go down, and I recommend waiting for your companions. Don't just rush the thing. I made that mistake and it glitched out. Yeah, you're just going to want to wait up for them to jump a bit. You're going to wait here, let them do the little dialogue. It'll tell you they're wandering off. You're not really. It's just, like I said, glitch. And then you're going to want to punch the rock. Don't want to... Yep. Just punch it and it will automatically go down and you can do your thing. Open the chest and there'll be two items inside. You have to wait for them to dialogue. Obviously you've got this little... How do I do it? Chest. Let's call it a little chest. This is where all your items are stored. It goes in rarity of flipping common, rare, legendary... Well, sorry. Epic, legendary, and then mythic. Mythic is like one of the hardest things to get in the entire game. It's like 0.01% chance. It's stupid. And then when you come up to here, this is the item identifier. You have to put this into your into his and you click and it'll take away your emeralds, a couple of your emeralds, and it will give you the item. Now if you actually read, or if you hover over it and read, it tells you what that item is going to be. It's bound to be, it's set an item, and rarity. Obviously the rarity you can just see in the boxes themselves, they're colour coded. As you can see here, I just punched this ball for no apparent reason. No reason to it, I just wanted to see how much XP, I suppose you might as well do the same. Another thing I must say, combat XP, that little level bar up there is your combat XP. It's practically everything in this game. Weapons, tools, everything has revolved around combat XP. So you're going to want to level it up early game, at least to level 6 to level 5 as fast as you can, which is what I'm going to do and how I'm going to show you how to do it. Now you're going to come up to this little door thing here. A guard's going to come up to you and you're going to get your first weapon. Now most weapons you have to go on and attack. This one's more of a, as you can see I tested it out here, like a bow. You just, yeah, it's weird. If you see what I tried to do there, I'll explain that in a second. That was just me being accidental. So this is where you're going to fight your first mob. So you just want to run up to him after the guy that logs just murder him straight up and then just carry on. Ignore everything else. Yeah. As you can see, that thing came up again. I'll tell you that in a minute when it comes up to it. I kind of just, you know, I'm too used to doing it, because, do you know what, I'll explain it. It's your abilities. Anyway, actually, no, that ain't explaining. Here is going to be where you get, it's kind of an ambush, there's a lot of players. You don't have to worry about the 2 zombies at the back, just worry about the person coming at you. Kill him and the other 2 just despawn, it's fine. Just let it do. Now here, this, you're going to want to stay here for a bit. Now it's the best, you can just kill all these zombies in a word. You kill all these zombies, but you stay where you're put. You're going to see that barn, you're going to see the XP high. You want to get that to level 2, you want to get combat level 2 before you leave this place. So you just want to sit there for a couple minutes or seconds. It doesn't take that long, to be honest. It took a long day because the flipping spawn rates didn't come in my favour, sorry. Just want to sit here and you're going to want to just kill some mobs. Also, something I should mention, if you see those other players there, they're in actually, who are attacking mid-earth, should I say, they're in different servers. I don't know how they do it, but they've made it so you can see people who are in other servers. But there are some people who are on your servers, so your mobs that you're attacking can be killed by them instead, so they can technically steal your combat XP, in technical terms. So that's why earlier you would have seen somebody kill a mob that I could see. And as you can see here, this is combat level 2. So you get 2 XP points, and you just get, you get 2 XP points and you get a new quest. Obviously you can't do the quest yet. You can do that when you obviously finish the tutorial. Now this is where you, what do they call it? How do I say this? I fucked this up. In a word, I muted myself on accident. You're going to do what you want to do there. You're going to click as you're going to open a chest, then click as you're going to attack, then click as you're going to open a chest again. So in a word, it's left, right, left. In technical terms. Oh wait, no, sorry. Right, left, right. Here, you're going to just do what you want to do. In a word, wrong. Do what the guard says. Sorry for my sucky competent. Sorry for sucking at talking today and explaining. I am very tired. I had to redo this video twice. Yeah, I had to do this video twice because it was recording my Bad Lion. Yes, I use Bad Lion because you can get a couple things around your screen like a flipping mini-map, which are very helpful, and coordinates. They're useful. You're always going to want to know where you are in late game. Anyway. Here, right. This is your skill points. You're going to want to do those up. You go to your compass, you click on it. Then you want to click on one of those books. Now click on the strength book, what I did. Yeah, you don't have to, but you can kill those chickens like I did. They were just in my way. Now, don't try and put those into a stack. For some reason they're glitched and you're not expected to get money that early. So it doesn't work. You just want to run to the king, who's right in the middle there. That's that dude. For some reason he's got his back turned to me. And he's going to give you this little note. Now this note, when you left click on it, it's a bit glitchy. You have to like spam click it sometimes. It will TP you directly here. It'll TP you here in a word. And it can get you out of some sticky situations and stuff. Like if your inventory's full, you need to go to place. It'll TP you the little pad I just went past. There is the Emerald Shop. You can put all your stuff in and that. Now this is a new account, but I have all my for some reason they've linked accounts in that, so I have all my stuff from my main account on this account. So all accounts are linked. So if you have a main account and you start a new account, you can just get all your money, so you don't have to worry about getting money. But I'm taking it as you don't have a main account, obviously. This is the Amory Shop. You can buy armor, and that's it. There's no point in buying armor if you do have enough money, I should mention. Over there is the blacksmith. Over here you can repair stuff and scrap stuff. I don't know what that repair items and scrap items is used for. I have no clue. I don't know. But the sell items is what you're going to want to worry about. The sell items. Okay, it's not going to go in. Okay, well, in here now. There we go. And as you can see here, I'm going to put my item in. Don't click on the tick. That's getting rid of your only weapon. It was just to show that you put in a weapon or a gear and you get money. This is the scroll merchant. This is very useful. This is where you buy those scrolls to TP back when you run out of your first one. Oh yes, here's soul points. These soul points. So the less you have, the more chance of you dropping things. At the moment, you have 40 chance to drop materials, but when you get to 12, which is the highest you can get to, you have 0 chance of dropping anything. If you die, that is. If you get to yeah, it's fine. Here is the, what do you call it, shop? The flipping weapon shop. I got really lucky here, actually. Some random person dropped some armor that I picked up. You won't normally get that. You can find that in the plains, I'll show you in a minute. But this is the weapon shop, like I said. Not any point of buying anything from here. Unless later in the game, when you come back and there's a better weapon in there than you've got. Now, this is your first quest. Ignore it for now. Just run past and go towards, if you just ignore all the zombies and everything, and go towards this tower. This tower is very useful in the game, surprisingly. This tower over here, yep, I just got shot. But yeah, go over to this tower over here, and you go straight to the top. Ignore everything else, just get straight to the top immediately. Now, there can be some really good loot on this chest up here. Obviously, I got kind of unlucky. There isn't as much good loot as normal, but you can get some pretty damn good loot. As you can see here, I got a bit of head thing. For fuck's sake. I got a bit of helmet than I did. I don't know what it called. Now, as you can see, on this side, I'm getting all the stuff I'm getting rid of and selling, and then the other side, where my emeralds are, is the stuff I'm keeping. So when I level up, I can put that stuff on. So it's for simplicity's sake. As you can see, I'm always checking which one's better, because if you already have the same as another item, just sell it. There's no point in keeping it. Now ignore all the chests and walk over to this little cave here. Now, what you're going to want to do with this is ignore every other chest. You're going to have to run past all these enemies in a second, and you're going to go straight to the end chest. Just ignore everything. You're going to take a lot of damage here if you... yeah. So this is what I'm meaning. That's a epic item that I just got, which is a box in a word, and then that's a full set already with 11. Obviously I need a level up to put it on, but by the end of the video I'll have the full set on. As you can see here, I'm organising where my stuff's going to get sold and where the stuff I'm keeping. So, and now if you can see these two items here, I can't use those because I'm not that class. Each class has its own weapons. You always have 2 types of weapons you can use. But obviously, for some reason, but I can't use those 2 weapons. Potions, by the way, you cannot use those until you're a high level, especially strength ones. As you can see here, I almost die miserably. This wouldn't have been the best. Like I said, you're gonna want to run as fast as you can. Then you can loot this chest if you want. They ran past earlier, and you're gonna go back straight to the Deltas, which is the name of the place you saw. Right, what's at the Deltas? You're going to go immediately to the item identifier. But first thing you're going to want to do Now you open him up and you put in all the chests you got. Mini chests as I like to call them. Just shove them all in. And then you just buy the, you open them. So as you can see, I got a, I can't actually put it on yet. But I get this bracelet, flipping hell, necklace. You can also get bracelets and rings. I don't know what the circular thing is though. I have no clue what that is. I haven't got that on my level 38 character, so I have no clue what those are. But you're gonna want to immediately go back to the blacksmith, and you're gonna want to sell the items on the stuff that you just don't need. As you can see on the stuff that I'm selling, the side that I'm selling everything on, I've done. Click what they call it, and look, I got 42 emeralds from it. As you see, you're going to want to go back to your ender chest. Now obviously you won't have anything in yours, I have a bunch of stuff in mine. But just get rid of any random stuff you don't need, other than obviously the armor and that, because you're going to be leveling up, and then you're going to want to put on the armor as you level up, so then you have more health. You're then going to want to immediately go to the first quest, which has a ginormous green bar, so you know where that is. Now, the good thing about this server is it always has a red bar, so you'll always know exactly where to go. So just follow that red bar and it'll take you directly where you want to be. But first, I'm going to do something smart here. I'm going to stay back a second, and I'm just going to attack a bunch of enemies. And this is me testing out my second ability that I couldn't see before. Now this is a strength booster, so it increases your strength. You're in that circle, you heal up and you have a higher strength. So you just want to get to combat level 3. As soon as you get to combat level 3, you're fine, and I'm pretty sure you can put on something that you've got in your inventory. See, as you can see here, I've got the same pants. I've got 2 same pants, so I'll put one on the side that I'm going to sell stuff on. So I've got one side to sell, the other side to keep. Now, I must say, normally there are more zombies here, but I feel like everyone's killed them all, which is very unnormal, may I say. Normally there's thousands here. This is the first time I've ever seen it this dry, to be generally honest. But now that's just the objective you get when you first load into the game. As you can see at the side, you get little objectives. That also gives you XP, so I recommend doing those. As you can see, as I slowly level up in a second, you'll see it as I'm slowly going further down. So then, by the time I get there, I'll have combat level 3. And if I don't, then I'll just have it immediately after, because of how close I am to getting it. Now, as you can see here, there he is. He's right there. And in a minute... Okay, well... I effed up though. I kind of just started trying to punch him with emeralds. You just want to go to this dude, go for his commentary. Then I'm going to show you a bit of a shortcut. Instead of going in that cave, go to this windmill place. Ignore the... what do they call it? Just ignore that. Yeah, I'm just going to kill that dude. And I'm going to go in here. Now, this is the exit of the cave. And at the end of the cave is the thing you actually need to give him, which is the energy mushroom. And here it is right here, this little cube. The little cube is the thing you want to kill. And as you can see, I just got combat level 3. Now, I'm going to grab this key and I'll grab that as well. I recommend you grabbing that as well. And then, yeah. I must say, I don't really script any of this, I just say it as I see it. So that's why I'm getting so little muddled up with some things, I must say. Sorry. Sorry for any of those issues. So yeah, just finish the mission off, you just do that, and then you'll be given XP. So every quest gives you a lot more XP than you would from killing mobs. So I do recommend doing quests instead of just running around killing mobs, because it's not the best idea in the world. So you're going to want to go to the item identifier and just identify the thing. I got a ring, and I can't use this ring yet, because this is going to be the second quest we're going to do today. Because there's a certain thing you need for a quest. So I'm going to keep that in the keeps area. Now, as you can see, now that I'm combat level 3, and I can now put on the leggings. So I just obviously checked what I can put on, what I can't put on. So I went down here, I don't know what I was doing, I kind of just saw this, I was like, oh, what's this? I don't remember seeing it last time. It was nothing useful. It goes directly underneath the item identifier, dude. Not a clue what it does. Anyway, you're going to want to go back to the windmill place, and you're going to want to hold this key. Now, you will probably die doing this. I'm mentioning, but this is to get yourself to combat level 4 as fast, like, immediately, should I say. You're going to want to go down here, and you're going to want to be very careful when doing this. Because these mobs are a lot harder to kill than, you know. But you can get a lot of XP from doing this. So later on in the game, I do recommend coming back and just killing them. Like, once you get better weapons, then the level 1 levels. As you can see here, you can just use some mobs, you get a ton of XP. Destroy you, and I level up to level 4. So, I mean, I destroy it, not you. As you can see, I'm gonna die here. Pretty miserable, to be honest. But to be honest, I couldn't get any hits on it because of the main issue, which was to do with the fact that these little gremlin mobs, should I say, just kept spawning over and over. So like I said, come back when you have more HP, and yeah, just come back when you have more HP. That's literally it. Just better armor on, you're fine. Do what that dude's doing there. Full level. As soon as you get full level, come here. By the way, that key will always spawn there. All you have to do is punch it, and, yeah, and pick it, and then it'll let you pick it up. So I died. That's fine. You're totally expected to die here. But now, I can now put on the little tunic, which has increased my health a lot more. As you can see, there's a percentage now of what stuff I'm going to lose. Obviously, this is the stuff I'm going to lose. I'll lose like half of that stuff, which is not that bad, to be honest, because I've only just started out. And as you can see here, I'm just selling anything I just randomly got that I need to sell, just for inventory space and inconvenience. And now I'm going to go to this place, the bakery. It's directly opposite of the bank. And yeah, directly opposite of the bank. You're going to want to go to this dude, and you're going to want to do this quest. And this is the quest you need for this ring. Obviously, I've seen you to be level 5, but I'm already combat level 4. And combat level 4 is already pretty damn good. As you can see here, I realised that I can now use my much better weapon. This is a much better weapon than what I had before. So I'm going to head back to the flipping blacksmith and and sell that item. I'm going to head my way back, and I'm going to accept this quest. Now, as you do before, just follow go in the direction you see me going, and then you should see in a second a red line, and that red line is obviously the one you need to follow. So obviously I've done this quest before, so I already know exactly where to go. As you can see, I just killed a couple zombies. You can do the same. I do recommend it. Just kill a couple zombies on the way. It increases a bit of your XP bar, meaning you have a higher chance of getting to combat level 5 faster from when completing the quest. Though I must admit, this class is actually really good, surprisingly. I've only ever used Warrior and a bit of Assassin. Warrior, your left attack is this little explosion in front of you. It does quite a lot of damage, same as this. And the Assassin does, as you can see, I'll explain that in a second actually, he does this little swirly thing, where it just does damage in a circle around you. Now that was me upgrading my stuff. So you want to get strength to level 4, and then when you're going to want to put 2 more points into, 1 point into defense and intelligence, I'm pretty sure. The 2 next to, obviously, strength. As you can see here, you're going to want to immediately go to the bucket master. He has a little bucket over his shop. Just buy a simple bucket. Now you're going to want to kill some chickens first, actually. This is what I did first. Chickens is where you're going to get the eggs from. I didn't get any eggs. They'll appear in your pouch, so they won't appear in your inventory. I should mention this. So you always have to check your pouch after you've killed one. As you can see here, this one dropped one. It'll say that an egg has been put into your pouch, and I'm just taking it off for simplicity's sake. I should mention, it won't always drop an egg, so you're going to have to kill quite a few chickens. Now here, go to the weapon tool merchant, buy this hoe. Do not buy the second tier, buy tier 1, because the second tier you cannot get. You cannot buy that. If you buy that, it's just a waste of money. You can't get it. Now obviously this can sometimes happen. Mobs can get up here, it's fine. Now you're going to want to right click on this, I'm pretty sure. It's like if you're opening a chest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's if you're opening a chest. Because if you left click on it, like for example punching, it's going to give you something completely different than what you need. As you can see here, I'm getting everything I need now. On this one, surprisingly, I get a rarer, should I say. Yeah, as you can see, I get a rarer item than what I was expecting. You always, by the way, you always get your level to tier 2 on this for farming. As you can see here, I'm getting my last egg because I didn't get all the eggs. You need 2 eggs. You need 2 eggs, a bucket, and 3 of those. So there you go, I have all the stuff, and now I'm going to head straight back to the cookery person. I forgot his name. Now, ignore the red line this time, because it doesn't actually tell you to go back to the... doesn't tell you to go back to the cook, in a word. It just says, it continues to say, find and gather the materials. So what you want to do is you want to go back to the cook, and then that's how you finish the whole mission. I got kind of confused on this because I just thought I had to keep going back, and I stayed there for a good like 5-10 minutes until I decided to go back to the cook, and then hippity hoppity hee, it's done. Also, sorry for talking fast, I just obviously on a time limit here and talking about this. I kind of underestimated that time limit, not gonna lie, sorry about this. But yeah, as you can see, you just want to go straight back to this dude over here. Any here now. But after, as soon as you give him the materials, you just left click him, or like you open the chest as per usual. Shift a couple times, and it will end. So obviously we're running out of time here. This will be a 2-part video. This will be a 2-part video. This is the first part. The second part will come out later on in the week, so please like and subscribe if you want that sooner, I guess. As you can see here, I get my items, and I can see now I can put on my newer helmet, and I can put on that ring. I can't put on the boots yet because they're at higher level, but get rid of that because I already have that, because obviously I have another account. And then put on my ring. So now I have more health. Go over to the blacksmith, sell the hat I have, and then go over to the item identifier, and then just open it up, and then that's where I'm going to have to leave the video off at. That's where I'm going to have to leave the video off at. There we go. God damn it, I have such a headache. But as you can see here, I get a lot better leggings than what I did have before. Obviously I need to have Combat 7, the same as those boots. So that's good, so that means I can just put those 2 on. As you can see here, you always keep your scrolls on that side. I just put it on the side that was to keep for simplicity, so then obviously you didn't think you had to get rid of that scroll. Anyway, I'm going to leave the